Here are the Apocopop 10 best moments on Melodrama. 10. Sober 2 begins with swooning cinematic strings which dominate much of the arrangement. But just after the song's halfway point, an 808 bass and trap beat enter, transforming the texture. The word woe recurs, an exclamation that's variously processed with distortion, reverb, and delay. 9. The first sober features a line about nighttime that repeats obsessively throughout the track. The multiple vocal takes are panned to the sides, as if that thought is bouncing around in our head. In another line, delivered as a furtive whisper, darkness becomes the catalyst for a twisted nursery rhyme. 8. On perfect places, the narrator makes a stark threat, reacting against those who try to please her. The inane wordless O's that follow act like a distraction, a parody of a pop cliché or a radio jingle. But it isn't long before we return from mundane to morbid, as Lorde mimics the sound of a gun being cocked. 7. Likewise, the brief post-chorus on Homemade Dynamite ends with an imitation of an explosion. The sing-song tune beforehand sounds innocent, in part because of its use of the simple pentatonic scale. Here and elsewhere on Melodrama, Lorde subverts something childlike to reflect the complexities of growing up. 6. On the chorus of Hard Feelings, certain syllables are pulled apart and strung out like dots of an ellipsis. That contrasts with the approach for the word love, with its smooth text setting and warm harmonies. After the second chorus, the production adds experimental touches, from video game bleeps to off-key metallic creaks. 5. On Liability, the bass line moves by descending step, as if being weighed down by a sinking feeling. Elsewhere, verse 2 introduces new ideas on the word exciting, but they vanish on the word gone. The closest the subdued song comes to rupturing is the rough vocal fry on Storm, Poison, and Fire. 4. The pre-chorus of Writer in the Dark strips things back to voice and single isolated piano notes. Lorde's raspy delivery of the title line is set against a breathier performance for the following lyric. Then the texture fills out for the chorus, with its thicker piano chords and almost wailing vocal tone. 3. The Louvre uses a similar technique, beginning with the restrained chug of electric guitar chords. This allows the track to move up a gear with the chorus, matching the sudden rush Lorde describes. The dreamy post-chorus, with its muffled washes of reverb, suits the intimate heartbeat imagery. But the highlight is a throwaway comment about grasping for something that'll stand the test of time. 2. In the pre-chorus of Greenlight, a 4-on-the-floor kick and house-like piano chords allow the momentum to build. This energy explodes when the chorus hits, with a thundering drum fill and anthemic backing vocals. That cathartic chant underpins the outro as a buzzing instrumental part heightens the euphoria. If you haven't already, remember to like and subscribe. Here's the final entry in our countdown. 1. The opening words of Supercut, In My Head, emphasize Melodrama's inward-looking nature. Around 1:15, they're prefaced with a deep breath, a steadying moment amid the turbulent drama. When the line returns a minute later, Lorde's raw vocals crack before bursting into a distorted yell. The song builds to a climax, then collapses, the same phrase lingering in the outro as a heavily filtered mantra. Let us know your favourite moment on Melodrama. Take a look at the Apocopop 10 playlist for more albums, including Sawayama by Rina Sawayama, and consider supporting the channel on Patreon. See you next time.